I always believed my marriage was solid, built on trust and loyalty. Sana and I had been together for 9 years, and I thought we had a strong bond. We struggled in the early days, but I worked hard to give us a comfortable life. We bought a home, built savings, and planned for the future. My mom adored Sana and treated her like a daughter. Everything seemed perfect. Until one night shattered everything. It started when I accidentally overheard Sana whispering on the phone at 2 a.m. She was in the living room and I woke up for water. I heard her laughing softly and saying, "Don't worry, he still doesn't know. He thinks the baby's his." My heart stopped. I stood frozen in the hallway, listening to her talk about another man, her affair partner, and how she was carrying his baby, not mine. I confronted her right there. At first, she denied everything, then broke down crying and admitted she had been sleeping with a coworker for 6 months. My world collapsed. I felt like my chest was being crushed. When I told my mom the next morning, I expected her to be furious. Instead, she shocked me even more. She said, "Mistakes happen. You should forgive her and raise the baby as your own. A child is never at fault." I couldn't believe my ears. My own mother wanted me to accept the betrayal and live with another man's child under my roof. Sana clung to her, crying and begging for forgiveness, but I couldn't even look at her. My mom kept pushing me to save the family, but I refused. That's when she crossed the line. While I was at work, my mom secretly invited Sana's parents and arranged a family meeting without telling me. When I got home, everyone was there, pressuring me to stay married, telling me to be a real man and think of the child. I felt cornered, humiliated, and betrayed, not just by Sana, but by my own mother. That night, I made a decision. I wasn't going to scream, fight, or beg. I was going to destroy everyone who thought they could manipulate me. The next day, I quietly contacted a lawyer and filed for divorce. But I didn't stop there. I also requested a paternity test, knowing well the baby wasn't mine. When the results came back, I gathered everyone, Sana, her parents, and my mom, and placed the report on the table. In big, bold letters, it said, "Probability of paternity, 0%. Sana burst into tears and my mom looked pale. I stared directly at her and said, "This is the child you wanted me to raise? This is the woman you wanted me to forgive?" The room fell silent. Then came my second move. I exposed everything to the rest of the family and our close friends. Screenshots of Sana's messages with her coworker, recordings of her late-night calls, copies of the paternity test. The entire community knew the truth within hours. Sana's reputation was ruined, her parents stopped defending her, and her affair partner's wife filed for divorce the same week. But my revenge didn't end there. Sana tried to claim half of my assets in the divorce, believing she could still win something. My lawyer, however, presented the paternity results and proof of infidelity in court. The judge ruled in my favor, granting me full rights to the house, savings, and even ordering Sana to pay me back a portion of the expenses I had covered during her pregnancy. As for my mom, the fallout destroyed her pride. She tried to reconcile, but I couldn't forgive her for choosing Sana's comfort over my dignity. I moved out, cut contact for months, and focused on rebuilding my life. The final blow came when I exposed Sana's affair partner to his employer using the chat logs and photos I had collected. He was fired for misconduct, and his marriage ended. Sana ended up alone, jobless, and living with her parents, while I moved into a new apartment free from the chaos. I thought I would feel empty after everything, but I didn't. I felt stronger, more focused, and at peace knowing I hadn't allowed anyone, not Sana, not her lover, not even my own mother, to control my life. My revenge wasn't loud or violent. It was precise, calculated, and devastating.